to look around and notice that even on a rainy day, a rare summer rainy day, that this place is packed. There are many campers and many beach users, and if you go over the dunes, you can see some of them. And this place is a special place to our community. It's not only a place that people come to walk, come to bird watch, but not all the campers are from outside of the area. People in Ventura and Santa Barbara County have come here to camp because it's such a great place to camp, even though it's just a vacation in their own backyard. And it would be tragic to see a place like this close. And unlike some of the other parks that are closing around the state, this is not closing because of budget cuts. It would be closing because there is not the funds to do the capital work that needs to happen at the park. And that's why we're here. Several local elected officials and I have been working with state parks officials to hatch a plan that would keep our beloved state park open. And I just want to thank all of the folks who are here today. Rich Roselle with State Parks, John Hatcher III, President of the NAACP, Melissa Baffa, who's the Director of Goldwing's Children's Museum, Council members Dr. Pinkert, Carmen Ramirez, Supervisor Zaragoza, who's been tireless in his advocacy on this, Senator Fran Pavley, and former Assembly Member Annabeth Jackson. The work that needs to get done here is a sewer line upgrade. And to do the work that needs to get done would require about $500,000, $500,000. Now that sounds like a lot for us to come up with, but we think we know how we can do it. Half of that could come from a federal planning and conservation grant, and $100,000 of that could come from state parks. That's where Rich and I come in. $50,000, I believe, has already been committed by local city of Oxnard, and we are then short about $100,000. That is within reach. That is not something that we should let stop us from saving this park. And so if you are listening to this today and you want to help, you need to get into contact with us, because private individuals in this community can help with the charitable donations. Secondly, and you'll hear more about it later on, we want to have all of you participate in the solution by voting for a grant that could get us up to $100,000. We'll give the website later, but I'll give it again. For those of you out there in the public, go to livingpositively.com and go to the America is Your Park button, and you can vote for McGrath State Park. We are within reach of being first, second, or third. We're not there yet, and if we qualify, we could get $150,000 or $25,000, which could help us get the whole distance. I also really want to help and applaud the efforts of the McGrath Army on Facebook, directing people to vote online. I just want to give a hand real quick for all the folks who love this park and for bringing it this far. Because, you know, like a lot of solutions to today's problems, we may be able to offer some leadership and some guidance, but it's not leaders that are going to get it done. It's the people that are going to get some things done. So there's a perfect example for how you can take part. So don't forget to vote online often, for there's no limit to the number of times that you can vote. Before I stop, I just want to read a statement by my colleague, Assemblywoman Julia Brownlee, who wanted to be here today. She says, I'm so sorry not to be able to join you in person at this beautiful place. Our state parks are environmental treasures, used and loved by countless millions of people every year. For Californians, our parks are truly the jewels in the crown. And looking all around us today, it's obvious why. She says, my phones and email went crazy at the very mention of park closures at budget cost cut as a budget cost-cutting measure. So I'm very proud to join in this call to action today for everyone to stand for and vote online to save McGrath State Beach, clearly one of the most beautiful parks in the 41st Assembly District. We're already on the sixth on the list. There's $100,000 at stake. Vote, vote, vote. Thank you all. With that, I'd like to welcome my colleague and Senator Fran Patten.